When I borrowed my dad's Nikon D40, I hadn't intended to like it as much as I did. At that time, I moved from documenting family events from my smartphone to a camera. So I was always bringing cameras around. So I guess around Christmas time when I had the Canon 7D with me, and my dad remembered he had the Nikon D40 on the top shelf in his closet. Nikon released the D40 on December 2006. And at the time, the DSLR market was growing rapidly. Entry-level DSLRs were too expensive and intimidating to new users. So in comes the Nikon D40 with its great image quality, its ease of use, and set a price range that makes that camera accessible to casual photographers looking to move up from their point and shoot cameras. Some of the standout features for this camera was that it was compact and lightweight. It had a whopping 6 megapixel sensor. It had a 2.5-inch LCD screen, which was considered large at the time, a simple user interface, and it often came bundled with a decent kit lens. But this camera is not without limitations. There's no built-in autofocus motor, so if you want autofocus, you're limited to the F-mount lenses that have their own autofocus motors. And the 6 megapixel sensor is pretty sad when compared to the Canon Rebel's XTI 10 megapixel sensor. And also, the camera only has 3 autofocus points. Dealing with those limitations, I came close to giving the camera back to my dad, but its challenges in hindsight were a good thing. They were necessary to my growing pains as a photographer. Learning to work around its limitations, I struggled. So when I was able to get the images that I want, I felt like I had earned them because I worked for them. And I think we all need to be frustrated sometimes by using old tech, something to shake us out of our comfort zones. And the Nikon D40 certainly did that for me. I hadn't expected to enjoy it as much as I did. I enjoyed some of the moody shots that I tried to get with this. I was slightly disappointed when I had to give it back to my dad. So much so that I ended up buying, wait for it.
No, I didn't buy a Nikon D40.
I did buy the Nikon D200. And if you want to see the images from that camera, check out this next video.